Hello, and welcome to this information video about CERU and the English language requirements. Transport for London have recently introduced some new requirements for their licensing process. From the 1st of April 2023, new licence applicants will be required to take and pass both the CERU assessment and the English language speaking and listening test before they are issued a new licence. These requirements will also impact active licence holders over time. In this video, we will cover the deadline and requirements for each driver category. We'll explain what the CERU and English language tests are, and we'll look at what support is available in preparing for these tests. Let's first look to clarify what is required of you and by when. Here we have a decision tree that we can walk through to help us explain the timeframes that TfL have communicated. If you have an active TfL license, and you first became licensed before the 30th of September 2021, you'll need to consider whether you have previously submitted English language qualification evidence. If you have done so, this will have been before the 30th of September 2021. If you did not submit evidence at this time, you will be in Category 1, and we were required to complete and pass both the CERU and English language speaking and listening by the 30th of September 2023. If you submitted evidence and it was approved, you will only need to pass CERU, and this will be before the 31st of March 2025. If you submitted evidence, but it was not accepted, you will be required to do both tests before the 30th of September 2024. If you are unclear as to whether TfL accepted your evidence, please contact them to clarify. Anyone that applied between the 1st of October 2021 and March the 31st, 2023 will do both tests before the 30th of September 2024. And any new applicants from the 1st of April 2023 onwards will need to pass both assessments before their licence is issued. Next, we'll talk through the CERU test. CERU stands for Safety, Equality and Regulatory Understanding. TfL will contact you via email to confirm when and where you need to undertake the CERU assessment. Please make every effort to attend your booking. The CERU assessment is computer-based and it is hosted and delivered by TfL at the TfL test centres. The test is based on information found in the Private Hire Driver's Handbook, and this is found on the TfL website. The cost of CERU is £36 and it's £16 for a resit. What do you need to do to prepare for the CERU assessment? It is very important to understand which category you fall into and therefore your relevant deadline for completing the test. Check with TfL if you are unsure as to whether your English language qualification evidence was accepted. Be on the lookout for emails from TfL regarding your test booking, and prepare for the test using the driver handbook and the assessment guide, which can both be found on the TfL website. We also advise all drivers to visit our dedicated blog page for more information and resources. This can be found at t.uber.com/CERU-blog. If you are a new applicant, we suggest starting your preparation as soon as you've applied to TfL. We will now look at some example CERU questions. The CERU test is split up into 3 different sections. The first section, multiple choice, is 18 questions. The second section, drag and drop, is 17 questions. And the third section, which is reading comprehension, is 2 questions. The test is 45 minutes long, so plan your progress accordingly. This is an example of a multiple choice question. The information is all found within the driver handbook on the TfL website. It may be a question like this. From what age must you have a medical examination every year unless you are exempt? Information, as I say, is in the driver handbook and the answer is 65. This is an example of a drag and drop question. You will be provided with a sentence with some missing words like this. You will then have a list of words at the bottom of the screen that you can drag and drop into those spaces to make the sentence make sense, as per the driver handbook. Be careful about spelling, as some words may seem like they fit, but be spelled incorrectly. And ensure that any words not used are dragged into the not used box before moving on to the next question. Finally, the third section is reading comprehension. You'll be given a paragraph of text to read through, and then you'll need to identify which of the given statements is true based on the text that you have read. Let's now have a look at the English language requirement. As a reminder, if you submitted approved English language qualification evidence, you may not be required to take this component. The English language requirement is a speaking and listening test. It involves a 15 to 20-minute conversation that will take place at the TfL offices on the same day as your CERU. This assessment will be undertaken via a secure video or telephone link with the TfL service provider. It costs £36 and any resits will be £16. This is separate from the cost of CERU. The pass mark for this exam is 60 out of 100. Here are some example topics of conversation that you may be asked about during the assessment. It may cover personal information and family matters. You may be asked to role-play social situations. You may be asked to exchange information on images that you have been shown. You may be asked questions about a short monologue read by the assessor, and you may be asked to talk about a relevant provided topic. We're here to help you prepare for these tests. Look out for emails from us with any important updates on the CERU implementation. If this video has been helpful, but you want more details, come along to one of our CERU open sessions in the London Greenlight Hub. Our experts will be on hand during and after these sessions to answer any further questions you may have. We also have a dedicated blog post with lots of FAQs and promo codes for some great third-party training providers. We hope this video has been helpful, and good luck with your tests.